Welcome to 10 minutes of BPTV News. Thank you for joining us on Bình Phước Radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Bích Thủy BPTV. Let's take a look with the headlines for today. Bom Bo Cooperative posts link for agricultural export to China. Budang Town free eye care for underprivileged people. Prime Minister order answering resources for IUU fishing comeback. We begin at Bình Phước Province, where Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Committee, Trần Tuệ Hiền, has attended the national online conference between Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and Ministry and Locality to review the 10-month implementation of Directive No. 1/January 3, 2023 on strengthening fire prevention and fighting in the new circumstances.
Ministries and locals have seriously implemented the Prime Minister Directive No. 1 and dispatches on fire prevention and fighting over the past 5 months. Fire prevention and rescue have improved, with many positive changes seen. In the 10 months of implementing Directive No. 1, Bình Phước organized fire prevention and rescue skills education for more than 46,000 teachers, staff and students, while promoting the effective application of mass media and social networks in firefighting education. The province built 138 fire safety and rescue joint family groups, mobilized over 217,700 households to equip themselves with high extinguishers, and established public firefighting points down narrow laneways that fire trucks cannot reach. Ministries and localities discussed the results of implementing Directive No. 1 and the limitations and difficulties in implementation, and proposed solutions to strengthen fire prevention and rescue efforts.
Bom Bo Cooperative in Bình Phước Province recently held a working session with a delegation from the Guangdong Import-Export Association in China to link and promote the export of Bình Phước agricultural products to the Chinese market.
The two sides briefed each other on their potential, strengths, capacities, and products, as well as future development strategies. They also discussed the orientation and content of cooperation between the Association of Bình Phước and its businesses and cooperatives. Established in 2021, the Bom Bo Cooperative consists of 16 members with strategic products including wood-fighting roasted cashews, macadamia nuts, coffee, almonds, one commune, one product or OCOP goods, and regional specialties linked to cooperatives throughout the country. It aims to open representative offices in the northern region while expanding its consumption markets to China, the Middle East, the EU, and the US. The two parties signed a memorandum of cooperation to promote the export of Bình Phước agricultural products to the Chinese market as soon as possible. Bình Phước agricultural products are currently being exported to 68 countries and territories around the world, totaling more than 200,000 tons a year and posting export turnover of more than $1 billion.
Hundreds of people in difficult circumstances, mainly the elderly, in Budang district have received checkup for free eye surgery from doctor at the Bình Phước General Hospital. This forms part of the free eye surgery program for the poor being implemented by the Asian Blindness Prevention Organization in cooperation with the Bình Phước General Hospital.
Hundreds of local people, including many ethnic minorities with eye diseases, visited the Budang District Medical Center for screening. Most are older people facing difficulties who are happy to receive free eye surgeries. It is estimated that over 100 patients, including policy beneficiaries, the elderly, and patients with difficult circumstances, will receive free phaco surgeries on November 17, 18, and 19th.
We continue with the report on activity by Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính. He has asked relevant ministry and locality to ensure resources to fix limitation and shortcoming in the fight against illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has asked relevant ministries and localities to ensure resources to fix limitations and shortcomings in the fight against illegal, unreported, and unregulated, or IUU, fishing. The leader on November 4 issued a dispatch to relevant ministers, chairpersons of the People's Committees of coastal cities and provinces over the issue. In the dispatch, the Prime Minister stressed that progress has been made in the work over the past 6 years, yet limitations and shortcomings were revealed during the European Commission's fourth inspection from October the 10th to the 18th. He also pointed to causes behind the problems, mainly the negligence of many relevant management agencies and localities. Chin emphasized the need to strictly handle organizations and individuals that commit violations, step up the communications work, amend and supplement relevant legal regulations, issue mechanisms and policies in support of fishermen's livelihoods, and monitor fishing fleets. Apart from a closer look on traceability, more attention should be paid to international cooperation, he added.
Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà suggested strengthening cooperation between Vietnamese and Chinese locality during his meeting with Shanghai Mayor Kong Yang on the sideline of the 2023 China International Import-Export.
A Vietnamese delegation led by Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà is attending the 6th China International Import Expo that kicked off Shanghai, China on November 5th. On the sidelines of the expo, Deputy Prime Minister Ha met with Shanghai Mayor Gong Zheng on November 4th, during which he suggested strengthening cooperation between Vietnamese and Chinese localities. The Deputy Prime Minister suggested carrying forward existing cooperation mechanisms, especially those between Shanghai and Ho Chi Minh City and some other localities in Vietnam such as Hanoi and Haiphong. The Vietnamese government always values and stands ready to facilitate friendly cooperation between localities of the two countries, especially those with traditional relations and great cooperation potential like Shanghai, he affirmed. Both officials noted his help for more cultural exchanges as well as exchanges between residents of the two countries, especially young generations.
Many domestic banks have reported positive growth in profits in the third quarter and the first 9 months of 2023, even amidst the slow credit expansion and the downturn trend in profits in the whole banking sector.
The Vietnam Maritime Commercial Joint Stock Bank posted a pre-tax profit of $212 million in the first 9 months of this year, completing 83% of its yearly target. Asia Commercial Bank had also completed 74% of its pre-tax profit plan for this year at the end of September, with pre-tax profit of more than $16 million, up over 10% year-on-year, thanks to non-credit revenue sources. At the same time, the Second Bank for Industry and Trade saw a 4.1% growth in pre-tax profit, thanks to its effective solutions to cut costs. On the contrary, many banks said that they suffered a deceleration in profits in the first 9 months of this year, including Techcombank, VP Bank, Bắc Á Bank, Liên Việt Post Bank, and TP Bank. However, banking is still considered one of the sectors with positive profit growth prospects in the last quarter of the year, they said.
Tuyên Quang Province is home to 22 ethnic minority groups, with several clubs and classes established as platforms for local ethnic minority communities to practice their culture, such as folk singing and dancing. Such activities have attracted not only adults but also many local children.
Visitors to Tân Trào Special National Relic Site are often dazzled by lovely kids performing exotic songs generally called then, a folk melody sung by the Tây ethnic minority people for generations. Similar to Tây ethnic minority kids, young San Diu children are also taught by their parents and local artisans how to sing folk melodies called song co. The children are then encouraged to perform at local festivals and events to stoke their pride in their people's identity and culture. Indeed, as the kids grow with pride in the community's cultural values, they will grow up with a burning desire to preserve such values.
That's all of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.